Another WBC belt. All right.
And I come back.
Salute to the whole boxing community, everybody who's been tuning in, everybody who's been subscribed since day one. The new subscribers, man, I really appreciate each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, showing your support, commenting in the videos, tuning into lives, etc., right? Man, you guys are awesome. I thank you so much. And I want to get directly to this, WBC Boxing official Instagram account, etc., link in the description, blah, 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 right? Check it out there. And as you can see here, and I'm sure you've seen it before. This was just posted. I'm sure you saw this already. It was just posted last night. And by the time you see this, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, whenever you see this, but WBC made a belt, man. They made a belt for the Danny Garcia and Errol Spence fight. I don't know. I'm not too clear if the winner takes it or if they just give them both. Kind of like Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson. They were given belts. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Black Lives Matter was in the belt there, engraved in the belt or something like that. And I want to get to the comments of people. And I mean, before I start this, I want to make clear, I think the intention is great. You know what I mean? I think it's a good intention from Mauricio Suleiman and the whole team there, whatever, WBC. The intention's nice. I mean, obviously we honor all medical staff and, first responders, et cetera, that are in the front lines. I mean, generally speaking, not just during the COVID stuff. I mean, generally speaking, sometimes we don't pay attention to that, and they save lives. So, I mean, that's a must. I definitely respect and honor them, It's just that making this whole thing into a belt, that's where it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to get to the comments here in Instagram, responders, people who responded to this. And I want to focus on the ones who responded right when this was posted, okay? I mean, you got a lot of nice positive comments, which is great. But when this was posted, okay, by WBC, I constantly check Instagram just to check some stuff out, check new updates on boxing and, people who follow me, whatever, right? People who I follow. Excuse me. And when this was posted, I saw it was freshly posted. I think it was last night, something like that. By the time you watch this, it'll probably be later or whatever, right? But this was, these are the fresh responses, the people who comment, whatever, right? So I want to check it out. Okay, so it says here, can someone explain to me what the franchise belt means? You go a little bit up here. It's to stop making belts. I'm begging you guys at WBC. It will hurt the sport the more belts you make. They become worthless. I know it's for a good cause, definitely. I mean, I agree with that. But for real, you guys need to fix this mess. Wow. Wow. And then it says here, when are you going to start handing out belts to fighters that make weight? Man. And like I said, I'm just going to focus on the comments that were more like that were posted right when this was posted up, on Instagram. So it was around, last night, like 10 hours, 12 hours ago, whatever. So right here you see the times. It says here, I mean, this is a person defending it. People need to learn the difference between championship title and commemorative award. Too many crybabies in this comment thread. Now, I wouldn't call them crybabies because the thing here is that you're talking about real boxing fans, like people who, have been viewing the sport for a long time. And when you talk about generations, people who have been watching the sport, since generations ago, 10, 20 years ago, decades ago, at least we could say, there were a lot less belts, and those belts were more honored. You see what I'm saying? There was more respect and prestige to those championship belts. Now, it seems like more than anything, I mean, other sanctioning bodies do, but it seems like WBC is the sanctioning body that's the one that makes more belts. They're just pumping them out. And that's what's bringing confusion to this, I mean, it doesn't have to be a belt to do this. It could be like a medallion. It could be like a trophy, or I don't know. But a belt, because all these belts that Mauricio has pumped out with, the Mayan belt, the Chacoyan belt, whatever you want to call them, I understand it's for the heritage and stuff. That's respectable. But to make belts out of it, to make belts and just to give it to the fighters, making belts left and right, they're going to win this. And they're not championship belts. That's the problem. So I wouldn't call them crybabies there. I don't agree with that, but whatever. I understand their point. You know what I'm saying? But it says here, you should put everybody's a winner in big letters across this belt. I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever. I guess. I don't know. So I love that's what a champion belt should look like. It should represent everybody, not just I feel it. Why don't I don't know what that. Is it just me or I'm gonna continue because some comments are weird. It's worth to fight for this belt to death. Okay, I cannot wait for the grocery store shelf stacker belt. Man, we won't be forgotten. Okay. And then is this? And now this is like this is an essay right here, man. This is what Ali fought for. Wow. For you to sully the prestige of boxing by stamping the WBC name everywhere. That's kind of what I'm talking about here. There are people who are very, zealous for the sport of boxing, and they express their opinions. Boxing shouldn't care about first responding with their belts. Okay, they could change their logo or use some signs in the ring. The NBA was all for social movement this year, but they didn't make a new trophy. Right. Boxing is the sport of kings. Men who were and remain legendary were boxers, right? And why now does the WBC have to make a belt for the first responders? It doesn't make you any more morally correct in our eyes. Wow. The belt has no value to it, and the boxer won't be proud to show his first responder title. Oh, and next thing you should consider boxing-wise is the fact that the lightweight division has 2 WBC champions. Them being Haney and Teofimo, who is apparently interim champion, although Haney just defended his title against Gamboa, right? The interim belt is awarded when a champion, et cetera, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, I understand the points, but, the thing here is that, that's the thing. That's where the confusion comes. People who don't know about the sport, they're going to be like, what kind of belt is this? What title is this? And it makes you think like, so they're going to fight for the first responder title now, huh? They're going to defend it now or, after they win the belt or, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, by the way, the belt looks like a 6-year-old designed there. Okay, y'all make more belts than, bleeping Gucci, bro. Oh, man. Stop making extra belts to fighters for the fun of it. Give it to a hospital or something if that's what it's for. I mean, that's what I agree with there. I agree with that too. That's what I agree with there. I agree with that too. I mean, that give it, go to the hospital and give it to the director, whatever you want to call him, right? Or give it to I don't know, and put it in a case in the hospital so that people can see it and something like that. I mean, I understand it, but giving it to fighters, it's like after a hard fight, really high level, championship status level fight. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Another useless belt by the WBC. Wow. I want a WBC comment champion belt. I send location. Man, looks like these guys are from other parts of the world. Okay, I mean, it continues, guys. That's just enough. I've always looked at WBC as boxing #1 belt. And that's how it was seen before. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Some people here, they've seen boxing for many years. They've, been big fans of the sport of boxing for many years. And then they see it now, Bridgerweight now division. And it's like, so many champs in one division. I mean, and I'm not just talking about WBC, and other sanctioned bodies do it, but WBC seems like they're just pushing belts left and right. You know what I'm saying? But now with the naming of a weight class after a boy, right, who saved his sister's life and now putting a first responder on belt. This is boxing, the most violent and dangerous legal form of fighting, competition, not a peace and love center. Great, good people are out there, but don't try to act like the world of boxing is a place for love and unity because it's the most ruthless, business in the world, the hurt business, and that's what makes it raw form of combat. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I mean, these are opinions that these people are talking about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't necessarily agree with everything everyone has to say, but I do agree with the fact that, I mean, this is just too many belts, and I don't think it's really necessary. Everyone has a belt in boxing now. You can't even tell who the real champ is. Yeah, exactly. You see there? And like I said, there are good comments, but WBC, World Belt Company. This is sick. I mean, you know, that just goes on. Same kind of BS as Fury Ben lineal champ. Wow. And that's another issue right there. Lineal champ? Come on, man. Yet that ended when Lewis retired because he had the belt, and to be the man, you got to beat the man. Yet no one did. Facts. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is, man. WBC is killing boxing with the dozens of belts they make every day, basically. Wow. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, you know, I hate to be negative, WBC, but this is nothing more than PR. Seems like there's a new belt for every fight. Wow, scrap this nonsense along with exhibition belts. Man, given to both fighters, diamond belts, Mayweather, McGregor belts. Wow, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. All this stuff right here, but, you know, he's precisely, you know, specifying the belts. Mexican holiday belts, exactly. Franchise belts. The green belt used to be the most sought after. Yep, the most prestigious, exactly. Carry on like this, and the green of the IBO belt will mean more. This is well said right here, man. This is well said. I think that can conclude this video. You know what I mean? So, I reiterate, I mean, the intention's nice, but, you know, I think it's just way too many belts. Seems like Mauricio is just obsessed with making belts, and I say it with all due respect. You know, I just don't agree with it. You know, but the intention's very well. You know, but I don't know. And look at here the pictures of it, right? I mean, and then you got that. I mean, I get it. You know, I mean, it's a great intention, but I don't know, man. I don't know about this. You know, got the nurse there. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? Go ahead and comment, you know, below. Like, subscribe, share this, you know. Go ahead and get it out there because I want to hear the opinions of the boxing community. So let me know what you guys think. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with me. You know, I understand. There are positive comments, but I'm talking about, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm a big boxing fan, you know what I mean? And I don't necessarily agree with them making the belt and the fighter, the winner or what have you, you know, gets the belt. I don't know if it's going to be both receiving the belt, but I didn't read it, and I don't really care to read, but let's just read it real fast. So, okay, yeah, it will be awarded to the winner as a way to honor heroes of humanity, doctors, etc., etc. Definitely, man, I honor them, but, you know, so they're fighting for this belt, I guess. Yeah, apart from, you know, Spence's belts that he has, and I don't know, man, it's kind of weird, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Thank you so much, man. Rene Box Young. Peace out, fam. Stay safe.